Welcome to my channel, and today we dive into the growing crisis inside Reform UK. A party that promised to do politics differently is suddenly facing the same problems it once accused others of: division, chaos, and leadership drama. After months of rapid growth and political victories, Reform's image is starting to crack. It all began in Kent, where Reform achieved its biggest local success earlier this year, taking control of Kent County Council in a historic win that ended nearly 30 years of Conservative rule. That moment was meant to be the blueprint for Reform's future proof that they could lead, not just protest. But just a few months later, that victory has been overshadowed by turmoil. 4 Reform councillors have now been suspended for allegedly bringing the party into disrepute after a leaked video exposed tensions inside the council. The footage shows council leader Lyndon Kemptarin in a heated meeting, declaring that while she welcomes discussion, there are times when people will simply have to suck it up. That line alone went viral, sparking outrage among members who felt she was dismissing internal criticism. One of the suspended councillors, Paul Thomas, reportedly questioned whether Reform had the right leadership in place before being muted during the same meeting. Since then, the rift between the leadership and backbench councillors has only grown wider. Supporters of Kemptarin insist she's trying to keep the council focused and avoid tax rises, while critics say Reform's leadership is behaving exactly like the establishment they promised to replace. For Nigel Farage, this crisis couldn't come at a worse time. Reform UK has been riding high in the polls, presenting itself as the real alternative to Labour and the Conservatives. But internal chaos like this threatens to derail that momentum. If the party can't stay united at the local level, voters will wonder whether it's ready for national power. Behind the scenes, frustration among grassroots members has been building for weeks. Many say decision-making has become too centralized, that the top isn't listening to the movement that put them there, and that frustration is now spilling out into the open. Meanwhile, Labour's Deputy Prime Minister, David Lammy, has stepped in with some explosive claims of his own, accusing Vladimir Putin of wanting Nigel Farage to win the next general election. Speaking at a conference in Amsterdam, Lammy said the Kremlin has a track record of supporting far-right populist movements across Europe and pointed to former Reform Wales leader Nathan Gill, who was found guilty of accepting money from Moscow. Farage has rejected the claims as ridiculous smears, accusing Labour of playing politics because they can't beat Reform at the ballot box. A Reform spokesperson called Lammy's remarks desperate and embarrassing. But whether it's internal rows or outside attacks, one thing is clear: Reform UK is under pressure. The leaks, suspensions, and accusations are starting to take a toll on its credibility. For a party built on the idea of integrity and discipline, this is a serious moment of truth. If Reform can't fix its problems in Kent, it risks proving its critics right, because history shows that political movements don't collapse from the outside. They fall apart from within. Thanks for watching. What do you think about Reform UK's internal divisions and the controversy surrounding Nigel Farage? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on British politics.